to them, they come on the scene. They come on the scenes and they're gone before you even know it. And
Yeah,
fortunately, you're fortunate if you didn't have money in there and they take it with them.
yeah,
So
exactly so. And you know, and I get lots of emails every day from people saying, well, you know, I tried one click and it didn't work, and I tried, you know, I didn't make any money. But that's only important if we were never going to try and improve it. See, one click is based on a principle that can work. It should work. We should be able to figure out a strategy where we get people's money into the market at a certain time, get out at a certain time, and make money. And you know, we've done it before. We've gone through a period of time where it hasn't worked, but we know why that is. And I don't want to just keep saying, oh, it's the strategy, it's the strategy, but that's what it was. And we've got a much better strategy now. We just need a little bit of time to get these coins back under control. You know, there haven't been that many trades in the last couple of days because the strategy is keeping us out of the market instead of getting it in the market, and then we lose money. So yes, we'd love to have lots more trades, but the bottom line is, because we're not getting in when the market's going down, that proves the strategy, or at least that part of the strategy, is working. And I made a prediction to somebody today that if you come on the calls during May, you're going to see a much better report of, you know, what our weekly returns, and at the end of May, our monthly return for the end of May, I'm predicting is going to be something we're all going to be very pleased with, and the team here at OneClick is going to be really, really proud of, because it's taken us a long time to get a lot of tears, believe me, a lot of tears, a lot of heartache, a lot of shouting and throwing things.
A little bit of that.
Yeah, a little bit of that. But
well, then, you know, the nice thing that members,
we care. It's only because we're all passionate about what, you know, what OneClick can achieve. Sorry, Alan, go on.
No, I was just going to say the one thing that members may overlook a little bit, but we're not making trades to make you happy. You know, we want to make trades that make you money. So if a trade is not, if the trade's going to go the wrong way, we don't want to be part of it. So it's just something that you got to hang on, and we're going to be there. So you just got to know that we're trying to make those right decisions. So
yeah, absolutely. You know, and I was explaining to somebody as well, I think in the Telegram group, about the granularity of what we do. We can't be in and out of trades every 3 or 4 minutes because there's a latency because of the technology we're using. You know, you can do 1 minute scalping on your own account, but we can't do 1 minute scalping over an API to 3 exchanges for hundreds of members. It just, you know, by the time we get in, it's time to get out, and people will just be losing money left, right, and centre. So we can't do that on the 1 minute time frame. And really, what we're doing at you know, between 15 minutes and an hour is about where we need to be. But it does mean you may well only see 2 or 3 trades a day.
Yeah.
You know, but as long as they're winning trades, what does matter? We've also put something in place where you're going to be seeing bigger wins. So the losses will still be small, but the wins should be much bigger. So yeah, we're very pleased with the strategy. It's taken a lot of tears and heartache to get it sorted. So that's where we are. And with that, I'm going to start my presentation. I'm going to tell you all about OneClick.
Okay, I can see it.
Thank you very much. So welcome to the OneClick trading system. We are the world's first OneClick crypto trading solution. And to understand what that means, just pay attention for the next 6 or 7 hours while I go through this presentation. I used to give presentations where people weren't absolutely certain I was joking at that point. So why crypto trading? You know, there's lots of things out there that we could do to make money. I think that cryptocurrency is the way that money should be. Like I've said a few times, that over the last few hundred years, we've relied on banks and governments to tell us what the money is worth. But really, the money is worth, what we decided is, if it takes a certain number of hours to produce a certain amount of money, then that's what the money's worth, not what the government says. And crypto trading has sort of brought that back to us, because crypto is a direct, between the buyer and the seller, it's a direct line with no outside interference, and it really is the way money should be. So nobody wants banks or governments telling them what to do, and cryptocurrency is here to stay. Because cryptocurrency is here to stay, it means exchanging cryptos is a viable way to earn from the crypto space. There are lots of ways of earning from it. This is just one of them. So that means you're in the right place at the right time. And how many times have you wanted that? You know, you look back in time, you go, oh, if only I'd done this, if only I'd said that. One of my brother's friends back in the 1970s, I think, went to a presentation with McDonald's in London, and they were going to introduce hamburger restaurants into the UK. And my friend went there and he listened to the presentation. He came back and he said, no, I don't think I'll do that, because that's fine in America, but in the UK we eat fish and chips. So, you know, we don't, I don't think hamburgers are going to catch on, you know. So he was in exactly the right place at the right time, but he was too closed-minded. He wasn't prepared to have his antenna up to changes and, you know, what was going to be happening. So would you recognize it now that you're in the right place at the right time? You know, if you don't do this, you can never look back in the future and say, oh, I've been so unlucky. Oh, this, you know, life's terrible. Oh, if only I had any opportunities. No, you've got one. Yes, it might not work in 5 minutes. It might not work in a couple of weeks. It might not work in a couple of months. But this is going to work. And you're going to be glad. If you take advantage of it, you will be glad you're in the right place at the right time. Because most people that had the chance to buy Microsoft or Google stocks didn't. And those that did earned a fortune. We're not offering stocks, we're offering a trading system. We're offering how to not show you, but actually take your money, not from you, but put it somewhere safe for you. And we're going to help you grow that wealth, not someone else's wealth, not help them grow their company. It's going to be your wealth and your company. And you can help others do the same if you want to. So again, you know, I pulled this off about 3 weeks ago now, and last year, the annual annuity income change was 3.9%. In the UK, I believe that's pretty average across most of the civilized world. And in 2022, I'm predicting, nobody else is, but this is my opinion, I think that figure is going to go down quite significantly because inflation's starting to bite. We're headed towards a recession, apparently. I don't know if that's true, but apparently we are. So 2022 is going to be much worse than that. And you can't rely on the government or your boss or hedge funds or your pension fund or anything like that to look after you in the future. It's your problem. You need to sort it out. You need to put your big boy pants on and get on and do something about it. You know, the worst thing to do is head in the sand and pretend nothing is not happening, because it's happening. No one else cares about your finances. No one else cares about your family. If you don't look after your business, nobody else is going to do it for you. So in short, if we can produce a growth in your wealth better than 3.9% per year, you'd be wise to put your money into our system instead of into your bank. Okay, it's a very low bar as far as we're concerned. We're aiming to do that every week, not every month, not every year, but every week. So 3.9% should be a convincer that your money's better with us than with anybody else. So we've developed a crypto trading system, and we've made it easy and accessible. And you can register and set up the service on your website or set it up in an app on your mobile device. You use the same login details for both places. But what do you want from a trading system? And we think that most people we spoke to, most people that we engage with, say that they want the system to be reliable. Yes, it works in all markets, but more importantly, it's going to be here next week, next month, next year, 10 years time. You know, you don't want to make a huge amount of money now and it's gone next year. So you want it to be a reliable service. You want it to be available everywhere at all times. You could be on a cruise, you could be on a beach, you could be visiting relatives, okay, and the system is available for you. You want ease of access by app, tablet, computer, or anything else you feel like. Low time input, and even the option to set it up on autopilot. You want ease of use. You want to know that anyone can do this. And most importantly, you want results. You want to make a life-changing amount of money. Some people just want to do this to make a few $100s a month. That's absolutely fine. Personally, I wanted to make a life-changing amount of money because I'm thinking, well, if it takes the same time and effort to make $1,000 a month as it does to make $10,000 a month, I'll have the $10,000, please. Thank you very much. So what do you want from a trading system? We offer a free trial, and people can either be customers or affiliates after they finish with their free trial. You don't have to take advantage of the free trial if you don't want to. Customers pay $99 a month for access to the trading service, and affiliates pay $149, and for that they get access to the trading service plus a load of extras that will be covered in the next presentation, and Al does that. Okay, so everybody pays for access to the trading service, and then there are no hidden fees or extra costs. There's nothing additional. You don't get so far down the road and all of a sudden there's an additional percentage of your trading funds about, or additional fee. None of that. Your trading fund is under your control at all times. No one else has access to it. Now, for me, that was a showstopper. If I had to hand my money over to somebody else in order to do this, I wouldn't have done it. Rule number one, don't ever hand your money over to somebody else. If you do, then you deserve it when they, sorry, that sounds harsh. That sounds really horrible because I've been there. I've had it where people take my money and I never see them again. But that's why I've got rule number one. I don't do that anymore. And I wouldn't do it with one click either. So just going to compare three different ways of making money with crypto trading. One is you start down here and you buy one Bitcoin, and the price goes up and down, up and down, up and down, and you sell it over here. Okay, that's called hodling. You only sell when you have to, or when you think you're going to make a good killing. Of course, you'd have made a better killing up here, but nobody knows that. Nobody knows that that's what's going to happen coming down the side of the mountain. So, yeah. So if you'd have done that, bought at this price, sold at that price, as well as the money that you put into the deal in the first place, you'd have made an additional $19,000. Another way of doing it is just straightforward trading. So you buy and sell, live off the profits, and you buy again and sell, live off those profits, buy and sell, live off the profits, and so on. By the time you get over here, you would have made, well, you'd have got your money back from this trade, plus you'd have made another, I can't think what that is now, $95,000 in profit that you then supported your lifestyle. You lived on the profit, you turned it into income. What we do, what I like us to do is, and you don't have to do this, but this is what excites a lot of people, is that here you don't live off the profit here. You use that profit now to buy more when you buy back in, and then up here you don't live off that profit. You use it to buy more, and it goes up and down, up and down. So even though it's gone up quite well and come down the other side, you're still making money on this part of the deal. You bought more and you sold here and you made more. Okay, so by the time you get here, you've now got 7 Bitcoin. You started with 1, you now got 7. So the profit from compounding is 193, well, you plus your initial stake back, 193,000. Okay, and it's basically from the same chart, doing the same thing, or the same basic thing, buying and selling cryptocurrencies, but by doing it in 3 different ways, you can see you get 3 different profit levels. So how do we achieve such great results? Well, one is we've secured and adapted some proprietary forecasting tools. Again, they are very, very clever. I read the reports, and we know exactly where the coins are going. We just don't know when they're going to get there. These tools are proprietary to OneClick. We can't share them with you. We can't share that information with you, but by using that information, our members benefit by getting the results they do, and they will. So we know with a high degree of certainty where the market's headed, and now with our new strategy, it's even more, it's even better, because if this takes a little bit of time, we can rest assured that we're not going to be in the market wasting money, losing trades. The strategy keeps us out of the market, as I said earlier today. So availability of the system, the crypto market is awake for 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. So if we want a good trading system, it's got to be available all of that time as well, which we have. Our pro traders are eyeballs on the screen, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. And you can be sent trades any time of the day or night, because our traders on the board or on the scene 24 hours a day. So you could get trades in the middle of the night, over the weekend, whatever. With the one-click system, you just select the ones you want to take, or you can activate the auto-click mode if you want to. And most people do that. I was talking to somebody the other day and they said that they got involved in one click, set up the auto click, and they'd never look at their account. They just walked away and left it alone. So that's an interesting way of doing it. I think I'd have to look at least 2 or 3 times a day. So Albert Einstein said that compound interest is the 8th wonder of the world. He who understands it earns it, and he who doesn't pays it. And I stress that it's all very well knowing that and saying that, but understanding it and doing it are completely different things. With one click, we actually guide you through how to compound your investment profits. You haven't got to, but we do give not so much advice, but it's pointers, if you like, so that you can maximize the effectiveness of our trading strategy. And compounding looks like this. Imagine you start on the 1st of April with $1,000, and you can compound it here at 10% a week. I'm not saying you can, but if you can, then at the end of the year, that $1,000 has turned into $45,000. Now, if you were taking that profit out every week, one, you'd only make $100 every week. Whereas you can see here, this figure is increasing every week. And 2, at the end of the year, you'd have $1,000. So if you take, and I'm not saying don't do that. Some people just want to make a little bit of income from this. That's fine. But if you compound it, all of a sudden you've got a large asset there, making you $4,000 a month. So then, if you want to take some money out, that's the time to do it. You know, take $1,000 out a month, and it won't even affect or not very much affect your working capital. I'm just going to skip through this. I'm not going to talk about what I was going to talk about. So this is how to work out how much money to place on a trade. You take the total account, your total account in your exchange, okay, and that is worked out by taking the price that you paid for the coins that you've already bought. So take that amount in USDT, add in what's still in your USDT wallet, and that will give you an overall figure. Divide that by 6 because it's 6 coins, and multiply by 90% to give you a little bit of margin for the to take care of fees. Okay, that's the amount you should then be putting on each trade. So as your account increases in size, then every week you'll be increasing the amount of the amount that you put on trade. That's how compounding works, the one-click way. If you want to discuss that a bit further, by all means, drop a message in the Telegram group in the open forum, and I'll explain it with a few more words than I've been able to tonight. But a lot of people don't understand this. What they do is they get involved in one click and they look at the price returned by their exchange, and if the coins drop, then that value drops. It doesn't mean the coins are worth less. It just means that the value of the coins has dropped. So they go, oh, we're losing money. No, we're not losing money. That's why this is the right way of analysing what you've got in your trading account in terms of how much you put on per trade. So if you want to know how to do that, this is from your exchange account in your exchange page in your back office, and you put your amount of USDT per trade in there. And if you want to switch on the auto click, you do that, and then scroll down the page and click save. And there's a warning there as well. If you have coins in your exchange account at the time of setting up this API link, they'll be sold when one-click next issues a sell signal for that coin. Okay. We put that there as a warning because a lot of people got into one click with some coins in their exchange anyway, not realizing we're going to sell them for them. If you want to avoid that, talk to us. We can show you how to avoid that. So additional information, trading is commission free. We don't take a commission from your trading funds. You don't pay a percentage of your deposited funds, like some businesses that I could mention. Okay, you keep 100% of your trading profits, not like some businesses I could mention. You're in control of your crypto at all times. Again, not like some businesses I could mention. You have unlimited income potential, especially if you compound your profits. To get back to the person that invited you to get a referral link, this is to register. You can select to sign up for the free trading trial, join as a customer, join as an affiliate. Set up your exchange account, deposit some funds, and connect your exchange to your one-click account. And that's it. You're now, when we send a signal, it will trigger a trade in your exchange. Profits earned during your free trial are yours to keep. And if you refer either a customer or an affiliate during your free trial period, you'll be automatically upgraded to affiliate at no extra cost to you. And that's a big deal. I've seen different businesses where to move up to the next level, you've got to start paying more money. No, this is exactly the same amount of money. It looks more, but it costs you $50 more. But I'll cover in a minute the fact that because you've introduced an affiliate or a customer, you actually get given $50. So the price works out to be exactly the same. You can subscribe as a customer or an affiliate anytime during the free trial. And the free trial means you can try before you buy. Who doesn't like to try before we buy? The person helping you will help you to open an exchange account, buy some crypto, convert it to USDT, connect your exchange account to your one-click account, set the amount per trade, and set your auto-click option, whether you want it set or not. And that's it. Sit back and relax. And for one-click mode, make sure your phone notifications are switched on. And if you've selected auto-click, you don't even have to do that. And however you take the trades, you can relax in the knowledge that the one-click pro traders will get you out of all trades with maximum profit any time of the day or night. And then when you want to subscribe, when you're ready to pay, select to join as a customer or an affiliate, pay the required amount in Bitcoin, and you'll be reminded to renew your subscription in 1 month's time. We have an app, and the app is available on the Apple Store and Google Apps, so the Google Play Store. And when the trades are available, they appear here in the signals page. So there's a few pages in the app. One of them is signals. So you have this pale blue panel that tells you what the coin is, what time the signal arrived, and the fact that it's available. And if you are in one-click mode and you want to take this trade, you just click that icon. If you're in auto-click mode and you click that icon, you'll take the trade once on auto-click and once by clicking the icon. So just be warned that if you're in auto-click mode, you don't actually have to do anything. At the bottom of the page here, you can see your holdings of Bitcoin, Ethereum, and USDT. If you want to know if you're connected to the exchange correctly, these figures should reflect exactly what Bitcoin, Ethereum, and USDT you have in your exchange. So if they're exactly the same, then your one-click account is talking to your exchange. There's a menu up the top here, an overflow menu, 3 little buttons, and you get a drop-down list that says profile or my trades. And if you click on the profile, you can go and change a few settings. If you click on the my trades page, you get to see all the trades. So this is the my trades page here. And you can filter them by the coin and a few other things. And you get a pale blue panel to show that you bought a coin. So once it was a signal, now it's actually a trade. You've actually bought that. It tells you when the trade was made, how much of that coin you bought. The fact that it was bought is in green, and the price you paid in. The price you paid for that. So pale blue is a buy. When you sell, you see a dark blue panel, and again it tells you the coin, when it was sold, the quantity that was sold. It's in red now, the fact that it's sold, and the price you paid, so the price you got back when you sold it. And so now that's been converted back into USDT and back into your USDT wallet still within your account. So that's about as difficult as it gets. Trading with cryptos really is, so trading cryptos with a one-click trading system really is one-click simple. So get back to the person that told you about one-click, get their referral link today. And I'm not going to give a recap because it's very, very quick and easy. And it is one-click easy. So it just remains for me to say to you, welcome to the one-click trading family, or the one-click family. And I'm going to stop sharing. I'm going to introduce Al, because some of what I talked about there will become much clearer when Al explains the bit that Al's going to talk about, which is how you can use what I've just explained by way of trading money on an exchange to make more money. If we use that as a product for a business, Al's going to show you what you can do with that, how that can dramatically increase your income, and also give you, you can have a lot of fun doing it as well, and you can benefit people you know and love. So I'm not going to say any more. I'm going to hand over to my friend Al Cunningham. And I can't hear you, Al. Oh, I can't hear you. Oh, can you hear me? I can't hear you. Hello?
It wouldn't let me turn my microphone on. That was
Ah.
nasty, wasn't that? Just 'cause I was trying to be quiet while you were talking, so I thought, all right, I'll just turn that mic off, and here I am. But we're okay now. So I guess when I was talking to myself, all I was saying was that, thanks, Andy. It's nice to have a system like what we have here for people, and it does give them the opportunity to put some money somewhere where it's relatively safe, And by what I mean, you'll see as we go along, it's in your own exchange, so you're pretty much protected. And OneClick is going to use that money for you and try to grow it. And now shouldn't say try, we will grow it. We're not growing it as quickly as we like, but we're growing it better than if it was sitting in the bank for sure. So
Yeah.
that's for sure. But the world's a crazy place right now, but every day there's some more news. But we got Mr. Elon out there. Look at, he's buying up Twitter, and that can only probably be a good thing because Elon is into the crypto business and he's part of the 3% of the world that is in crypto. And all you people on board right here, right now, are in that same little boat. And I would think that it's good for crypto because I'm sure he's going to advance that along. And he blasted off his spaceship today and sent some more guys up to the space center. So I think he's probably a good guy for us in the crypto business. The part I'm going to show you is a part that OneClick, it lets you get involved because you introduced and brought some money in to trade with OneClick. So we set up a system that because you did that, we got a system that we call being an affiliate that I can show you how you can make a few extra dollars. Now, I appreciate all the members that are on board with us right here now. And I know a lot of you come week after week. I know there's lots of people who are watching it on YouTube and the Telegram program and even Facebook. They get to see this. And so it is a very, very simple system. And it's an easy system to share with your friends and your neighborhoods and your workers and anybody that's thinking about, I want to get out of that hole. It's not nice at the end of the month and you don't have enough money left over. Now, most of us people here in OneClick, you probably are not in that position, but you are in the position to help other people get out of the hole because it's only going to get worse before it gets better. There's no doubt about it because inflation is getting worse and worse. The government isn't telling us all that, but you know that. Just go and buy some gas or buy some bread or buy some hamburger or chicken, and you're paying a lot more money this year than you were last year. And if you rate those prices down, you're probably going to see you're paying a lot more in the next 6 months. And so where does it stop? I'm going to show you a system that you don't care where it stops as long as you get involved and do what I show you right now. And it's pretty easy. And why do most people want to get into OneClick on this side of it? Because you want to grow your wealth. That makes sense. But you say, but OneClick's growing my wealth. And yes, they are. We want to make that growing in the exchange part of it. But that's part of joining OneClick. But what we want to do is even further increase your flexible lifestyle. And what do I mean by that? I mean by doing what you want, when you want, how you want, and you don't have to think of it twice. You don't have to worry that the gas is going crazy. You don't have to worry that the cost of a flight to go south or wherever you guys go. I'm in Canada, we go south, but wherever you're going, you don't care what you're paying. Matter of fact, you probably start going first class because you're going to see, you want to enjoy what you're going to make here for sure. And it's a very super simple plan. And most people, by the end of my little presentation, which is probably another 10 minutes.
Sorry,
and,
Al,
yeah.
Sorry to disturb you. We can't see your slideshow. All we've got is the front slide.
Well, okay. Well, how are you guys enjoying it so far?
Great.
Let me see what's going on here. This is your new plan and it's beating me up here. What's going on? Let me just get on here and try one more time. Let's see. Are you seeing a different slide right now?
Yes, now we're on your super simple slide.
Okay, well, all that other stuff you really didn't care about. That was just me jabbering on to let you know what was happening. And I was just moving you forward to let you know that what I'm going to show you is super simple. And it's not that hard. And what I'm going to show you is how to make commissions. And why would you want to make commissions? Because commissions are good. if you're working on an hourly rate, and just think if you went and got a job at Walmart or something, and you could be a doorman and say, hey, welcome to Walmart, what are you going to get? You know, depending in the world where you are, you can get anywhere from $10 to $15 an hour, standing there breaking your back, and then you go home and you got to pay all your taxes on it and all that. Not that fun. Being a person earning commission is really good, because on an hourly rate, you're limited. When you're in commission, you're not limited. Matter of fact, you can make as much money as you want. Well, you got to work to do it, okay? But the work isn't hard. What I'm going to show you, you're going to see it's very simple. I like to call it that you're having your own little business in a box. That's what it is. And right at the top slide, I'm not making you wait to the end to find out how much is this. It's not like one of these commercials on TV. You sit there and watch it for a half an hour selling you something, and it's going to cost you this and this and that. Matter of fact, double it up and I'll give you 2 of them. Well, ours has got nothing like that to do it. This is your business that you can get going. It costs you $149 a month to become an affiliate. And that allows you to earn the commissions that I'm going to show you that you can get. And you're going to say, well, how do I get people to join? Well, there's lots of ways to get people to join, but the number one way is just sharing what OneClick has to offer. Because even when our commissions or the interests that we're making right now are not where we want them to be, okay, but I think I could bring it down to say, if OneClick was making 1% a week for you, okay, and you're going to look at it first and 1% a week, that's terrible. And yes, it's terrible to us too, but we want to make more. But just think of it this way. If OneClick is making 1% on your money each and every week, and then we compound it, so technically you make a little bit more in 1% the next week and a little bit more. But if you just did 1% a week times 52 weeks, we made 52%. On real easy math. What does your savings account give you? You're lucky to get 1%, maybe 2% a year. So what we have to offer is really something special. So you don't have to be ashamed to tell people about this. Matter of fact, you'll want to tell people about this because they want to do this. And every time you tell somebody about this and they decide to join and become an affiliate, you are going to make a commission. Look at how it works, okay? You went out there and you found Bob. Now, Bob could be your brother, your sister, your uncle. Well, I guess can't be your sister anyhow. He could be your brother. He could be your neighbor. He could be your coworker. Good old Bob. He's here each and every week just to show you how easy this is. And you told Bob about it. And Bob says, I want a piece of this. What do I got to do? And you show him how to sign up. You help him get into the exchange. If not, we help them and help you do that. But what do you get for that? You get paid a commission of $50 when he joins and pays a subscription. And the neat thing is that every month that Bob pays a subscription, you get another $50. You're going to get paid over and over and over for something that you did once. Now, imagine being able to do that on anything in life. You know, you got to only do it once to earn something, and every week or every month or however it works out, you get paid again. Well, OneClick does that. And you're going to see how it grows. Let me show you. Look at it this way here. There you are at the top there. And you actually went out and found 3 people. And you found 3 people. And the reason I sell it this way, because 3 people is going to earn you $50 of commission every month that they pay their subscriptions. And 350s is $150. So I set it up like this. So you see, by just exposing 3 people to this great idea that we have here for you, it covers the cost of your business. So now you're in business for basically free. Oh, by the way, I didn't tell you that this business doesn't require you to have any retail space. You don't have to lease any space. You don't have to have photocopiers. You don't have to have secretaries. You don't have to have anything. All you need, you can do it from your laptop or your phone, and that's your business, okay? And the neat thing about it is once you create a business, when you take the monies you're earning to your accountant, anything that you've paid, those 149s, you're going to get to be able to write them off as expenses anyhow. So it's probably a pretty good business, that's for sure. That's so far what I see. And what I'm going to show you is that OneClick actually pays you commissions for 6 levels down. And I'm going to show you that in a second, how it works. Right now, you're going to see Bob went out and found 3 people, and Eve found 3, and Joe found 3. So they did the work. What do you get? Well, what you get is you told Bob how to do this, and you told Eve and you told Joe how to do this. Just show this to other people, and they went out and did it. Because you introduced them and showed them how to do, you're going to get paid again. You're going to get paid what we call an indirect commission. Now, an indirect commission is $10. Now, $10 per month. Every time that somebody that Bob introduced pays their subscription, you're going to get another $10. And the $10 add up, and it goes down for 6 levels. Look at how it adds up. You found 3 people right there, and I showed you on that screen, and they taught 3 people, and then they taught those people to get 3 people. And then by the time it went to 6 levels, I know it's hard to figure this out, but in the calculator, sit it down and figure it out, you're going to have over 1,000 people in your one group from the 3 people. And you're going to get your $350 of commission each month. So there's $150. But when it goes down 6 levels, those 1,000 people, look at what it grew to. All the $10 that came from all the people in your group, because 997 of them are all indirect people to you. You only brought 3 people directly. So all those $10 all add up. It's going to be around $11,000 a month. And all you really did, we found 3 people. Now, I'm going to tell you, you don't want to find just 3 people. You want to find 3 people that want to live the life of Riley. Okay. They want to have things. They want to have money. They want to be able to spend it. They want to give it to people. Those are the people that you want on your little group, not somebody that just says, well, as long as I get 3, I don't have to pay my business, because that's not helping them or helping you. You want to make enough money so that you can do what you want, when you want, how you want, like I told you. Okay. And look at how it grows. If you found a 4th person, okay, you worked a little harder and found a 4th person, but now you taught them to do 4. And they've taught their people to do 4 and 4 and 4. When it goes down 6 levels, there's 5,000 people in your group now. Now, 4,996 of them are all the $10 guys. It's nice to have $10 guys, because look at what it adds up to. You'll be earning around $50,000 worth of commission every month. Now, $50,000 commission, if you say it fast, it doesn't sound like a lot, but it's per month. The average person in North America and probably many other places around the world are only making $50,000 a year. And they got to work all week long. And remember the guy at Walmart making the $10 and $15 an hour, and he gets home and he's tired because that's his second job. And here I'm showing you how to do this. If you just look at this as a business, don't look at it as, this is hard, this is terrible, what do I got to do? All you got to do is share a little bit. And some people say, well, all One Click's trying to do is get people to get in here. They're only selling. And, it's not that we're selling, but what Andy told you is the money that One Click makes is by members because of association with the subscriptions. And so we obviously want to build our subscription up. But that helps everybody when we do that. Everybody's going to have more money in their pocket, and you're going to like it. And as you grow this, you can see your business is going to grow and get bigger and bigger and bigger. So this is how the 6 levels work. Remember Bob, okay? You brought Bob in because Bob was your neighbor or your coworker or whatever, and he signed up. You got paid your $50. And I just want to remind you again, that $50 comes every month. Every month that Bob pays a subscription, you're going to get $50. Now, Bob went out and found Jim. So you don't get the $50 because you didn't introduce Jim, Bob did. But you're going to get an indirect commission of $10. And Jim introduced Sue, so you're going to get another indirect commission. And you can see Ann, then Joe, and Mo. All these are indirect commissions to you, and it goes down 6 levels. And that's what starts creating that group to grow and grow and grow. The more that every person that you bring in up here and introduce them to One Click and teach them how to do it, your group grows and grows. It's not something hard to do. And you don't have to bring in, 3,000 people. You bring in 10 people, bring in 20 people, bring in as many people as you want to help. Okay, think of it that way. The old saying goes, the more people you help, the more it's going to help you. It just sort of comes back. Okay, so you can set your life standard wherever way you want by helping other people do what they want. So we have one level up now. This is away from all the 6 levels. Here we are, just one level. This is your first level. You introduce 10 people, and you're going to get $50 paid from each and every one of them every month. Every month they pay their subscription, you're going to get paid your $50. But what you've done is you went out and told them, find 3. And you tell them the same story I'm telling you. Why 3? Because it's a great place to learn how to do it and start your business. Because When you have 3, it covers the cost of your business. When they get 3, it covers the cost of their business. Now, it's very addictive, I got to tell you, okay? Once you do 3, you're going to want to do 4, and then you're going to want to do 5. It just gets there, because when you go back in your back office, and it can happen every day, whoops, and there's another $50, whoops, there's another $10. So you're going to say, hey, this is pretty good. It's better than doing a lot of things out there that you really got to work your tail off to do them. So when you have 10 people that you've introduced to One Click, taught them all to get 3, you are going to be elevated to a level that we call you a super affiliate. And a name is nice. Okay, hi, I'm a super affiliate, but who cares really? What you get is another $5 per person, per member, per month in your group. So every month they pay their subscriptions, you get an extra $5. You got all your 50s, you got all your 10s, and now you get another 5, okay? And we don't want to stop there. We want to go a little bit harder. And when you get this one, you become a pro affiliate. So you've already got the top row. You've already got those 10. Now, they only had 3 in the last screen, but we got to teach them to be super affiliates. So you got to teach this guy. This is Bob. Remember, Bob was your first guy, and you're going to teach Bob to become a super affiliate too, or a pro affiliate. And for him to do it, no, he's going to become the super affiliate. That's what he's going to do. So he has to go out and show other people how to become super affiliates. So with all the 10 here that you introduced, teach them all to become super affiliates. Then you're going to get 10 more. So in total, you found 20 people to join One Click. And so they are what we call your direct people. And you're going to get $50 per month from them. Every month they pay their subscription, $50 from all of them. And then you're going to teach them all to become super affiliates, okay? So once they've done that, look at what happens. You're going to get another $5 per month. You can add them all up. Just think of them. You had 10 to become a super affiliate, because this super affiliate, remember how many he had? He had to get 10. And then he had to teach them to get 3. So when you add them all up, it's your group, you can see is starting to grow and grow and grow. So how do you grow this? How do you make it grow? We're going to help you as much as we can. Of course, you're going to start talking with people you know, your friends, your family, your coworkers, people you bump into. You're going to start talking to people. You're going to learn, how do I get talking to them? It could be anything, okay? You could have your phone there and your phone goes off and says, "Oh, look at that. You're talking to yourself in the line. Hey, you just made some money on Bitcoin." Somebody's going to say, "You're into Bitcoin?" Everybody wants to know about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency and all that stuff. So there's a lot of different ways for you to introduce this to other people. One of the ways that we do, which we include in your 149, is we're going to give you a website. The oneclicktrading.com. There's going to be a / and you're going to pick a username that goes on the end, and that becomes your website. And when you send that off to people, now the members who are members already on the call right now, they know what I'm talking about. But for the couple that aren't, and the people looking at it on YouTube or looking at it on Twitter or wherever we put this stuff, you're going to see that you have a system that when you give this system and tell them to go there, they can watch a video and it tells them it's 3 or 4 minutes long. It's not very long. And you just watch it and it tells them all about One Click. Why would I want to do this? Why do I want to get into trading? I can do that myself. Well, I'll tell you what, I know I go on the pro traders calls regularly, and I know they're working their tail off. I don't even want to even start to look at all that stuff. It drives me crazy just looking at all these lines. When I got pros to do it, I'm going to let them do it. And so, but you could do this, all right, if you really wanted to try. But I would think it's so much easier to let them do that and build yourself a little team. And when you have this little thing, when you watch that little video, you're thinking, that is pretty easy. Well, it's easy if you let them do it. And then there's a little tab at the top. It says affiliate. And if you click on that affiliate tab, it's going to open up and it's going to show you another little video, basically going to tell you about what I'm doing. I could have turned that on. I could have sat back and watched it with you, and it would tell you the same thing, and it wouldn't tell you so much story. It would do it a lot faster. But once you watch it a few times, you get an idea. This is an easy system. This is an easy way to make money. All I got to do is share it with a few people. And so with your website, you can use that to bring in more people, and all those little people that you're trying to get, your 5 people, your 10 people, your 20 people, they'll start coming in and they'll all want to join your little group. Now, in addition to that, we have created a messenger bot. This is like your own little robot, and it's going to be set up. You get a link with it. And again, you can send that out to people, whoever you want. Now, you're going to say, why would I do that? I already got the other link. Well, the difference is, okay, is the messenger bot is actually comes through your Facebook. And when people jump on it, you get a notice on your phone right away. It clicks like that. Oh, somebody's on it. It tells you who they are. And then you can see what they're looking at. We have it all set up in little categories. Click on this one, see this, click on that one. They can see everything from one click from A to Z. And at Z, they can click a button and said, I want to join, and they can join. And they haven't even talked to you yet because your link is embedded into the messenger bot. But anywhere along their trip, you can now communicate with them in Messenger bot and say, hey, did you see everything you want? You got any questions? I'll be glad to help you. You can introduce them to the websites when we're doing them on Wednesdays and Sundays, and they can come and have a look at it. So all of that is for $149 a month. We didn't charge you anything extra to have this, okay? This is just going to help you grow your group. In addition to that, we're offering people some leads. Every month you pay your subscription, we're going to give you 30 leads. Now, these leads are from people who have opted into different websites, not necessarily ours, but they opted into a website that had some kind of offering for people to make money. They're the type of people you want to talk to, the people who want to make money. And so are they all 100%? You talk to 100, you get 100 people? Nah, but you know what? That's the way life goes with leads. But if you had the leads and you were working the leads, and sometimes you got to talk to these people maybe 7 times before they said, this guy's bugging the heck out of me. Maybe I should look and see what he's got going. And the more communicating you're doing with all the people, the more they'll be working. But they don't cost you anything. We give them to you. In addition to the 30, every webinar you come on Wednesdays and Sundays, we give you another 10. So in addition to all the people you know or people you're trying to meet in other ways, you have all the leads to work on too. So a little bit of information there that we need to know about is that to get paid your commissions, your account has to be active. So make sure that 3 or 4 days before your subscription is due, you're going to start getting emails just to remind you, because sometimes these months are flying by so fast, you could forget. So you want to make sure you pay your subscription. So when those commissions are coming, they're going right in the proper account. They don't want to bypass you and go to somewhere else. How many people can join? As many people as you want. You know, there's no race here. All you got to do is work it at your own speed. Hey, you want some time off? You take some time off. If you want to work hard, you work hard. The faster that you want to have that lifestyle I was talking about is the harder you want to work at it, and you'll get there. Get paid daily, as I mentioned a little while ago. But when you get paid, then you can direct us where you want that money to go. You could leave it in your back office, and as the coins go up and down, and they'll go up and down, and it's basically Bitcoin in there that as it's moving up and down, your commissions will go up and down also. So you can leave them there, or you can direct us to put them into a wallet wherever you want. You could send it over to the pro traders and say, hey, I got a little bit more money, put it over there. And if you did that, now you're growing money on one side and using it to grow money on the other side. So what a great way that you could learn to do that. And the bottom line is you are always in control of your crypto. So if one day you decided it was time to buy each other a gift, the husband, the spouse, or whatever, you can go into your exchange and take the money out anytime you want. You don't have to ask Andy, or you don't have to ask me. It's your exchange. It's your money. You can take it at any time. And I can't even tell you how important this is. There are so many plans out there that they look good on the surface, okay? And you don't know what you're getting into. I get an email from a guy, it seems that like comes 2 or 3 times a week, and he's always got 3 programs. Oh, you should try these. And he says, you're going to earn 3% a day. And I know how hard to do is what we're doing. He's telling me 3% a day. I know this is it. And I'm going to say, do I control my money? No, you give it to them, let them do what they have to do. And when you get up in the morning to check, you got to make sure they're there, because they'll take it and run. Here, for sure, you're always in control. So that is very, very important. You can make unlimited potential. Like I said, the harder you work, the more money you can make at this. And it's at your speed, how you want to do it. And so one of the neatest things about OneClick when you get going, obviously you found OneClick and you wanted OneClick so that you could do some trading or get some pro traders to do for you. And that's the main thing. So once you get the hang of this, as OneClick is increasing the amount that we're earning weekly, and then you put in your multiplying how it's growing, you're making some money from trading. But while that's happening, you can start your business. and you build your business. And you can see what I just went through there for you, how the business can grow. So you want it to grow and grow. It's not, this isn't one of those schemes where you get rich by next week, you're going to be a multimillionaire. But if you want to make $1 million, you could. Now, it just depends how much effort you put in, how many people you show, and how it grows. But you can make whatever you want. If you only need an extra $500 a month, or an extra 1,000, or an extra $5,000 a month, you can curtail this or make it to whatever part you want to make it grow. And it's easy to do. You actually have fun. It's nice to do it. And you got to remember, you're part of the 3% of the people in the world that are even doing this. So just saying, you can't even think that. I'm telling you, we don't even know where technology is going. What things we're doing today, a year from now, we're going to be doing crazier things. And so as long as you're part of this system, you're lucky and you're in the right place at the right time. So that's my part that I tell you. And that's all I want you to know about how you can grow that side of the business. And it is truly very simple, because we're all here to help you via Facebook, via YouTube, or via our Telegram, or coming to our meetings and asking questions. And at that point, what I should say is, if you do have questions, anything that Andy said or anything that I said, just pop it into the chat there, and we'll get them answered for you. Because what you want to do is get your business started as soon as you can. And with that, I am going to send this back to Andy. Sorry you missed a few of my slides, but what the heck,
Yeah, wouldn't it be boring if we were perfect, eh?
That's true.
There's no danger of that. Okay, tremendous presentation, Al. That's great. I actually got a little bit excited when you said, you haven't got to bring 3,000 people in. I thought, what would happen if you did bring 3,000 people in? That's $150,000 a month.
You'd go nuts, 3,000 people.
Say again.
I said you'd go nuts if you had 3,000 people that were at $50 a person. Holy man.
Yeah, that'd be great. That would be great, wouldn't it? And as well, you were talking about talking to people to get them interested in what you're talking about, cryptocurrency and trading, and with a view to them coming along and having a look at this. Something I was thinking a while ago is, imagine that with this business now, for the rest of your life, you can only introduce 10 people. Okay, so the next 10 people that you talk to, they're all going to say yes, but you can only introduce those 10 people. After that, you're not allowed to introduce anybody else. So would you introduce the same 10 people you're thinking of now, or would you introduce some people that have already got a yacht and a big house and go on holidays all the time, got a big bank account, already live in the lifestyle? Yeah, would you introduce Joe Lunchbucket, or would you introduce your boss? Bear in mind, whoever you invite, they're going to say yes, and you're only allowed to introduce 10 more people. So
I want 10 bosses.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I want 10 Elons.
Yes, for sure, man. Holy.
Absolutely. Imagine because your business is going to be vastly different if you spend all your time trying to get Joe Lunchbucket to introduce one person.
But Andy, when you actually are talking to somebody, it could be your neighbor, it could be another guy at work. You don't know their life, and you don't know even how they will respond to this. And you put them into it, and all of a sudden, this guy goes out and puts 500 people underneath you. At $10 a person. You don't know who's going to do it once they see that it works.
No, but it's more likely to be somebody who's already done something than somebody who sits around waiting for things to happen for them.
I agree.
So just a thought. Okay, so I believe there's no messages in the chat. So, which means you explained everything absolutely perfectly, Al. So well done. And so I'm going to say that that's it from us. This will be it'll be on YouTube, it'll be in the Facebook group, and it'll be on Telegram. So if you want somebody else that to go and have a look at this, by all means direct them there, and it'll do the work for you. And it'll show them that it should reassure them that they haven't got to be perfect to do this. Because if Al and I can do this.
Hey, we're here for fun, right? We're going to help a whole pile of people and have a little fun too.
Absolutely. Thanks for that, Constantine. Because he said, excellent presentation, gentlemen. That means both of us. That's
you.
Great. I love that. Thank you very much, Constantine.
Slides or no slides? What the heck?
Yeah. just yeah. Okay, guys. So listen, it's Wednesday, so we'll do this again on Sunday. Same time, same channel. Look out for the email in your inbox, and of course we post it as well in the Telegram group. But you've got the link anyway, so you know how to get here, and bring some people with you, or direct them along. If you can't get here yourself, then just direct them along, and we'll look after them for you. But don't forget, if you don't turn up yourself, then we can talk about it. It's just, that's the rules. So I was going to say, so that was a joke, in case anybody's worried about that, that was a joke. So that's it. I'm going to say good night from him, and God bless, and we'll see you all on Sunday.
Okay, good night.